introduce you to Dr. Hassan Faraj.
Good morning,
How are
doctor.
you? Islam, how are you?
I'm fine. How about you? How are you?
Very good, thank you very much.
So this is for my communication 3 class. We were asked
Okay?
communication 3 class. It's a
Okay.
for college. Our professor asked us to think about what we were interested in, and I thought about polygamy, having multiple wives in Muslims, in Islam, and we were asked to interview someone who knows about this, and my mom said you. So
Okay. Okay, well, I have to say thank you to your mom.
yes, I would say um, this interview would be 10 to 15 minutes.
Sure, no problem.
I'm going to ask you a few questions about polygamy and Islam, and
Sure.
later I will upload this video, but it will only appear for it will only show I will only show it to my communication 3 class. No
Okay.
no other people. So
Yeah, don't make it public. Yeah.
yes, I won't make it public. So
Sure.
the first question is how were the teachings of Islam instilled in you?
How old?
How were the teachings of Islam instilled in you? How did you know Islam?
Well, I born as a Muslim, so I get to know the Islam since I'm a child through my family and community. So I born in a Muslim community as a Muslim from Muslim parents. So obviously, this is the way I get to know about Islam.
Yes. Would you tell me more about your family, about your dad?
Well, see, I do have an extended family. We're a big family.
Oh.
My dad used to be a teacher, and he was, the one of the main figures in the city where we are from. He's a teacher in Arabic language and religion, so probably this is why I'm more close to Islam and get to know many things since I'm very young, just being with my dad.
Okay.
Well, my mom is just a housewife.
Oh, okay.
She was busy just, taking care of the kids.
Oh, nice.
There's
Nice.
many
Very good
of
mother.
us.
Do you know someone who practices polygamy? Someone who has many wives?
Well, I do, definitely. I have like few people here in Saudi now. I know some of them, my patients. Well, most of them are older men. I have actually one of my brothers, an older brother, had 2 wives, not at the same time, but I mean he had 2 wives, and I do know a few people who are married to more than one. Yeah.
So you know these people personally. So you would have first-hand knowledge about polygamy. Okay.
Yes.
I was thinking, personally, why do you think that Islam allows having multiple wives, but it doesn't allow having multiple husbands?
Well, see, in Islam, many things really I think not only in Islam, but in the religions in general, things sometimes we cannot question. And this is one of the things. I mean, I don't know what is the logic behind it. I mean, the fact that always in most of the societies, there is more men than women, but that's not what, that the religion tells us as a reason for this. It's just, and actually, if you look back, when Islam came to the Arab community at that time, it was, the normal thing was for each of them to have many wives, not even only 4, even more than 4 wives.
Oh, okay.
And Islam limited the number to only
4 wives. Yes.
But why is that? Well, it's nothing in the teaching. This is not, sometimes we think of, it's good for the society. It's better not to have women who do not have a husband, because in Islam, if you do, have love with somebody out of marriage, this is a big crime. You know, you
Yes.
get killed if you're married, or you get the same thing for the woman. So the only solution is to have every woman and man married, even if it is like two women sharing one man. But you don't want the woman to go around and just having, you know, uh, illegal relationship.
Yes. Oh, okay.
So
Thank you.
but again, Islam does not tell us why.
Okay.
It's just, you know, it's allowed. We can try to find an explanation and the logic behind it, but we don't have to. You know, many things in the religion,
Okay. Yes.
maybe we
It's
don't
not
like
real.
or doesn't go with what we like, but this is the way it is.
Okay. Yes. Okay. If a male Muslim has multiple wives, does he benefit from it? Yes, does he benefit from having multiple wives, or does he get some incentives
Incentives from the religion, you mean, or
from the
from the
community,
wife, or from the community?
from the Muslim community when he has multiple
Actually,
wives?
actually, you know, nowadays, if you have more than one wife, you have only more headache. It's not
Yeah.
yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
By religion, I mean nothing, you know, nothing. I mean, actually, if you get married, you know, to more than once, then you have obligations. It has to be. You have to be justice with them. You have to spend the same time in each home. You have to spend the same amount of money on each of them, and many things you have to
Yes.
take care of. So it's a hard work, not an easy one.
So
You know, men like to have more than one woman. This is just by nature. It's not only Muslims. I think everybody does. But you know, if you decide to have two wives, you have many restrictions, and you have to be very careful, because if you're not practicing justice between them, then you will be, you know, in trouble in the
yes,
hereafter.
he will be banned. Yes. Okay.
That's not just simply, you know, like marry the woman and do whatever you want, and no limitation and no rules. There is some very strict rules you have to take care of. Although like Muslims are not really practicing, I mean, unfortunately, Muslims at all levels are not practicing a good religion, and in their daily life and their relations with people, with wives, with everybody. But the religion has, you know, if the Muslims are doing mistakes, that will not be blamed for the religion. This is just people are not obeying the rules that the religion gives them.
So there's no difference from having only one wife to having multiple wives. Okay. So if there's no difference,
Not,
why do?
what do you mean? Just the difference is just, you know, some people like to have more than one wife. It's the only
Okay.
thing.
So
So instead of having an
it's
ex-wife and having a girlfriend, in Islam there should not be a girlfriend. So you get married, you know, you can marry another wife. This is the solution.
so it depends on
Maybe
their
other people
preference.
will have a girlfriend, but for us, we're not supposed to have girlfriend. Many Muslims, unfortunately, do have girlfriends, but we are not supposed to have a girlfriend. So the only way to get along with the woman is to get married.
Yes. Oh. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Um. Let's stray from the topic. What about if a man is already married and he plans to marry again? Can can a woman prevent his husband from marrying another?
By religion, no,
By religion, no. Oh,
but
okay.
by some rules done by governments, yes, you
Okay.
have to. It's only on one or two countries you have to get the permission. But
Ah,
there's no wife who's gonna give you a permission to get married
okay.
another woman. No, nobody
Yes.
will do that.
Yes.
But the religion is not asking you to have permission. No,
Okay. Okay.
because obviously then nobody will get married again. The woman
Yes.
will not allow this. Yeah.
There's this issue going around where about divorce, where Muslim men can divorce their wives almost instantly. But when women want to divorce their husbands, they have to go to a long process. Why is that?
Yes.
Why is there an inequality in?
Well, see, this is because what we call the asma, which means the right
Yes.
for you to divorce your wife or the other way around. Now, some women asks to have the asma, means like she can divorce her husband instantly instead of going to the court. I don't think that's from Islam. Probably that's not allowed in Islam. Why the man can do it? Like Islam have discouraged the divorce on all levels. But once it comes to the point that the husband and wife cannot live together,
Yes.
and there's only way around it is to either having trouble and problems and maybe crimes in the society, or just get divorced and everybody go and marry another woman. Then now, why the woman would not be able to divorce the man? No, I mean that's not very correct. A woman can divorce the man, but
Okay.
she has to go through the courts. But the woman
Yes.
can go to the court, to the judge,
Yes.
and tell him, see, I don't want to live with this man, without any explanation or reason.
Oh.
And she will just get herself out of that marriage. Now, what happens in Islam when the man goes starts or marry a woman, there is some usually amount of money, big amount of money.
Oh.
It will be pending, like in case he divorced her, he has to pay the money back.
Ah.
Now, in case the woman asks for divorce, she can just leave the man. She will not have that right to ask for the money, because she is the one who wants to leave the marriage
Yes.
or the home. So it's not like she cannot. She can. Just go one step ahead through the
Court.
the judge.
Yes. Okay. Thank you. Does this culture of having multiple wives affect your views on women? Does it degrade your views on your women? When you yes.
Views on the woman? You mean like
On
down
women
under
generally.
the woman?
Yes. Women
What do you mean by
generally.
that? Like if that affects my view on women in general?
Yes. Because because you can have multiple wives. On Muslim. Yes. You Muslims.
You think that if that will make us look at the woman with some low is that the question? The
No.
way
I'm just
the question
asking.
is,
I'm curious if does can it affect your this having multiple wives, can it affect your views on women?
no.
Oh.
Actually, I think most of, well, in Islam, the spiritual life is very important, okay? And we thinking the relation has to be always with God subhanahu wa ta'ala, not with the, that, or the highest and the best relation is with God. And what we thinking, or most of us, obviously you see some men who do not agree with the second marriage more than a woman. You see that, but in the religion, religious people, you have to go to obey the religion. And we're thinking when the woman accepts the second marriage with no problem, we know the woman will not be happy about it. That
Yes.
she's gonna be, mad, and she doesn't like it. But just because it's allowed by religion, and just to obey Allah, to obey God, and not to, do something that against the religion, she would accept and just, keep, well, I wouldn't say keep quiet, but just, continue her life. And to me and to people who are religious, that makes us look with more respect to the woman who accept that, or who try to force herself to accept it. And I know no woman will accept it easily, but some women, they were thinking, okay, like this is what Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, this was what happened, and I have to live and complete my life with this. And definitely we thinking she will have more reward in the hereafter than a woman who will just ask for divorce and leave her kids and her house and start making problems. So I don't think this will make the woman, make us look at the woman down, or like because of she's a second woman or something. No, unless she starts putting herself down by making problems.
Thank you for clearing that up, because I really wanted to know. We're reaching the end of the interview. What do you want to say to the people who judge Muslims for having multiple wives? Where they judge wrongly.
Well, I would say again and again, Muslims, like all other humans,
Yes.
I think the men everywhere, this is the men everywhere looking for a woman, and not only many of the people in other societies, they have one wife but many girlfriends.
Yes.
And and to us, it's much more healthier to have 3 wives than to have 1 wife and 2 girlfriends.
Yes.
Because of many things,
Yes.
One is diseases, second, if the kids come out of marriage, and then many consequences. So I would think, once you look at this particular thing, you should look at the benefit of this to the whole society, not only to the woman. If I focus on the woman who is the first or second wife, maybe it hurts her and it's not good for her to have this law. If you look at the whole society, then instead of having like 10 or 20% of women who have no husbands and going around and sleeping here and there with everybody and getting, making problems to themselves and to others, emotional and other problems,
Okay.
health problems. It's better to have, a second wife. Plus, in our society, many women do not work.
Yes.
And the woman, once she has a husband, he is responsible for sustaining her, so instead of, going and have to do work that's not really any respective for the woman, or waiting for her family to give her money, or really go out of her, norm and do something bad to make the living.
Yes.
At least if if she has a husband, then he has to give her what she needs, at least the minimum of what she needs. Plus, see, I get distracted by this. I wanted to say one more point, but I forget.
Okay.
But this is the main thing. Looking at the whole society, I think it's better for the whole society. Looking at women, obviously we agree it's not easy to be accepted by a woman. But again, this is what God made, or what the Prophet said that God revealed to him, and we cannot start judging what God ordered.
Oh, yes. Okay. Thank you for clearing a lot of things. So this ends the interview. So thank you very
The
much.
next-
Yes.
Well, thank you very much. Wish you good luck.
My eyes were opened more now. I understand
Thank
more
you
about
very
Islam.
Anytime. Thank you very much.
Yes, thank you very
Thank
much,
you for the
doctor.
interview. Bye. Thank you.
Thank you. Bye bye.